study finds electronic cigarettes have sickened a rising number of young children. Now, that study took a look at U.S. Poison Center calls and found most instances involve swallowing liquid nicotine. Now, while most kids were not seriously harmed, one child did die, and several had severe complications, including comas and seizures. The researchers say the results highlight a need for better parent awareness, including the importance of keeping the devices out of sight and reach of children. Now, we brought in our medical expert, Dr. Campbell, to explain more on the FDA's sweeping new rules recently passed on that regulation of e-cigarettes. And so what do we know about the dangers, first of all?
You know, first of all, we don't know anything about the long-term use of e-cigarettes. They haven't been out but about 9-10 years. We know that nicotine as a drug can elevate your heart rate, it can cause your blood pressure to elevate, and you have underlying heart disease, it can really tip off an event. So it's certainly something that kids don't need in their hands.
So these regulations, what do they mean for people who want to buy them, and what does it mean for our state?
Well, first of all, folks are going to have to prove they're 18 years or older, and they're going to have to show ID to get these things, which is good. Keeps it out of the hands of young children. The manufacturers now are going to have to register with the federal government. They're going to have to tell them what's in it. They're going to have to tell them how they make it, and they're going to have to prove safety. And that's something that's really important to keep consumers safe, and I think it's going to change the way these things are marketed.
So what are the other implications of regulation?
You know, I think the number one thing is maybe we're going to have some good common sense about the use of these devices, keep them out of the hands of kids. There's some fear that by giving kids these flavored cigarettes through the e-cigarette industry that they may go into traditional smoking. And what we would hope is that it actually prevents smoking by getting folks who are smokers to quit. So more data is needed. We've got to study this stuff.
All right, Dr. Campbell, thanks so much. A lot of people watching this very, very closely. If you have any questions for Dr. Campbell, reach out to him through our website, WNCN.com.